welcome back to the channel. My name is Jeannie and this is Get This Glowing, and in today's video it's another Team Up Tuesday with my girl Ayyyeee, it's Amanda, and today we are going to be talking about brands that bore us. If you'd like to hear more about that, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and just keep watching because we're getting into it right now. Okay guys, we have got a lineup for you today because we are going to be talking about 5 brands that bore us. And let me tell you, at first I really was thinking, who all do I want to put on this list? Who do I want to put on this list? And actually there was there's quite a few brands that bore me, let me tell you. And right out of the gate, I think the brand that has always bored me has been Clinique. Let's go ahead and let me say this. If you love these brands, then God love you. And I am so happy that you love these brands. This is just my opinion, so please do not take offense if you love these brands. And probably out of all of these brands, there are probably a couple of products that I love too. And so I never, there's never a complete brand that totally bores me. But I'm just saying that probably for the last year, so probably talking about 2019, and I'll explain that a little bit further on into the video why I'm saying that, and you'll see why. But really focusing on the year of 2019, the brand bored me. And so within each brand there are some good products that I like too. But if you love everything about that brand, great. Because I think that that's what's so important and what's so brilliant about the makeup industry is that there's something for everyone in it. So please don't take offense if I'm hammering on your most favorite brand. These are just the ones that bore me personally. And it might be that you and I are of a different age group, and what bores me may excite you. So, yeah, that could be it in a nutshell. So anyway, let's talk about Clinique first. I've never really been drawn to Clinique, and I'm especially not drawn to Clinique now. One, I've always had dry skin, and it seems like to me that their line has, I've always thought about Clinique as more for, I guess, more towards the oily skin type, but I've always thought of them as a very sterile environment, if you will, because they wear lab coats. So their environment seems to always have this very white background. Their sales reps seem to always wear these white lab coats. It reminds me of going to the doctor, especially if you have a phobia of going to the physician's office. You most certainly don't want to go to Clinique because they're wearing these white coats. And then also, you know, whenever I'm putting on makeup, I always use my fingers, and you know, so how could you ever keep a white lab coat clean? And so then their packaging hasn't seemed to have changed in, you know, 30 years to me. It's always seemed to have looked the same in these, just pulling off the top of my head, I think it's a Silver Sea, you know, see-through bottles so that you can see what their toner looks like and their different colors. And it's just, you know, come on, even Christian Dior's changed up their aesthetic. So, you know, I would love to see something new and happening and hip hop with Clinique. I would love to see something new from Clinique. And the only thing whatsoever that that remotely interests me, the only thing that I can even think of remotely that interests me is their Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. Their Moisture Surge, I've heard is pretty good, but I've never tried that. But I've tried the Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. And then their those little cheek pops blushes. I haven't ever tried one. But those are the only things that I know of that I would like to try. And then usually whenever they come out with the cute little trios of the little blushes that have the flower, they're usually gone like that. And I usually don't end up getting the one that I want at Sephora. But that's the only thing new and happening that I even know of that's exciting whatsoever in the line for Clinique. So I'm like thinking to myself, who is their creative director? Can they maybe get someone in there that has an idea, you know, just some type of, you know, right brain type of activity, you know, that is not, you know, all left brain. You know, let's get some artsy fartsy going on in there and, you know, get some, you know, artistic thought process and, you know, maybe change up the packaging. Let's drop the lab coats. Let's get some, you know, cute little maybe black outfits that are, you know, stylish and cute, and maybe, you know, change the packaging up. Let's, you know, let's have a revamp for Clinique. That's what I would like to see. Okay, but Clinique, totally not interested. Just, that brand does not do it for me. Okay, let's move on into okay, how about let's move into a brand that for some of you who really know me, oh my goodness, this just pains me to say this. This pains me to say this with everything that there is. Bobbi Brown. I have been a Bobbi Brown supporter, big Bobbi Brown purchaser. I was the girl that if Bobbi Brown came out with something, I was going to have it. I was all-encompassing Bobbi Brown. And I bought in 2019 one thing that Bobbi Brown released. It was the anniversary sale in the summertime. It was the Bobbi Brown anniversary sale from Nordstrom, their palette. And I wasn't, it was just a very neutral, maybe a wedding type palette. I think I did a look with it, and I'm really not sure that I have touched that palette since. And I have not purchased anything from Bobbi Brown since. I was a big, like I said, a big Bobbi Brown fan. Just I was over the moon whenever the crushed lips came out. Loved those. Loved the Night Drama palette, the Crystal Drama, Nude Drama palettes. Those were the last exciting things for me from Bobbi Brown's line. The brand seems to have shifted directions, changed directions. I don't think there is as much exciting things being released from Bobbi Brown since she is no longer affiliated with the company. It has just been not what it once was to me personally. I'm just not interested in the release. Some of the holiday releases that were released I wasn't interested in. I haven't picked up. It is not, to me, it just was a very boring brand last year. There is a new release that's come out. I just don't quite get the whole aesthetic of the shape of the pan, the layout of the product in the pan. It just does not speak to me. It's not appealing to me. I was excited whenever I first saw the outer packaging, but whenever you open it up, and it kind of reminds me of the hot mess that Tarte released with the Erica Real Housewife, where the shades were not in a cohesive manner, and that really does not appeal to me. So, you know, I've skipped over that one. So Bobbi Brown has not released anything that has appealed to me in quite some time. The last eyeshadow release that really appealed to me was her single eyeshadows that are special formulas, along with the camo collection that she had. So I've been very disappointed in the Bobbi Brown line. So then moving into IT Cosmetics. I was a very big IT Cosmetics fan. I bought a lot of the IT Cosmetics palettes. I liked the brand overall as a whole. I liked their skincare. I liked their CC cream. I liked their palettes. I loved some of the deals that I picked up on QVC. And then as of late, I just have not found anything from IT Cosmetics that's really turned my head. I have not found any palettes from them that's really just been eye-catching, head-turning. I haven't seen anything on QVC that I've really needed to pick up from them. No je ne sais quoi products, no blush products, no their holiday beauty book I didn't get this year. Nothing really that just I can't do without. I have to say it's been a while since there's been anything exciting released by IT Cosmetics. So I have been totally passing on the IT Cosmetics brand. Outside of their Bye Bye Makeup Cleansing Balm, and quite honestly, I've been passing on that in favor of the Good Molecules Cleansing Balm. Is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Makeup Cleansing Balm still my favorite? Yes, but I've been saving my coin and going with the Good Molecules because I feel like it's such a good dupe for it. So there's really been nothing that I have had to have from IT Cosmetics. There are certain staples that I have from Lancome. I have the Absolute Powder from Lancome, and I love it, but Lancome doesn't release anything. I haven't seen them release anything that I can think of new and exciting. I don't think I bought anything new and exciting from Lancome during the year of 2019. Yeah, I don't think that they released anything in 2019 that was new or exciting to me whatsoever. I don't do their skincare because it has denatured alcohol in it. They did come out with a new skincare line, but it had denatured alcohol in it. So there was absolutely nothing that was exciting to me that Lancome released. So their brand is very, very boring to me. So yeah, Lancome is another another one of those brands. So yeah. And I wish that there was even an example. Some of these brands are so boring that there wasn't even an example for me to say, you know, they released this and it was boring. I just can't even recall anything that I know of that Lancome released. Maybe, I know one year they released an Absolute foundation that was totally horrible that I tried, and it was absolutely horrible. But I want to think that that was 2018, not 2019. But I remember how terrible it was. That's all I remember. Lancome does not excite me in the least. Let's talk about Bare Minerals. So, I was at one point in my life very, very much addicted to Bare Minerals. Very addicted to Bare Minerals. But Bare Minerals is extremely boring to me now. I just don't see them releasing a lot of good products. When they do release something, if they have a collection, like I would love to see Bare Minerals. The last exciting thing that I bought from Bare Minerals was their Floral Utopia or Floraltopia Gin Nude collection. And I got it off of QVC. I loved this little Gin Nude palette. I thought it had good payout. I thought it was absolutely a wonderful little palette. Now, some of the products that came with it, like there was a Gin Nude Lippy, I didn't care for that. There was a little cream highlight stick. I liked that. There was several things that I did like and a couple things I didn't, one of them being the Gin Nude Gloss. I didn't care for it. But I rather enjoyed that little palette. I would love to see them come out with more of these little Gin Nude palettes like that in a full collection. I think they have one right now that's out. But they did have a holiday set that came out. It was terrible. I picked that set up, took it back. There was no color payout. It wouldn't stay on the face. You know, it's just, it was not good at all. And so most of the stuff that comes out from Bare Minerals has not been exciting to me at all, or the stuff that they bring out is bland without color payoff. So I would love to see Bare Minerals really step up their game and do more collections around their little Gin Nude 6-pan shadows, because those are actually good. And I think that Bare Minerals could be a very good line. I really loved the Bare Minerals formula when it was in the powder form of eyeshadow. I liked that very much. And I think that their Gin Nude 6 pans are very, very good. I can show you this one. This was the Gin Nude Floral Utopia. And it was a beautiful, beautiful little 6-pan eyeshadow palette. Great payoff. And I really loved this collection. It was, you know, peachy, purple, mauve-y. Just, you could do a great look with this. If they would bring out more of these, they could really do something. It was wonderful. So that's what I would like to see. And then just for a little bit of thought, some of the other honorable mentions that I have on my list. Flower Beauty has not really brought anything to the table in a long time. And I know in Ulta, it seems like that they're phasing Flower Beauty out. You can only get those products like on Flower Beauty's website. What's going on with Flower Beauty? Does anybody know? They had a huge, huge discount, like where they were like marking it down to where it looked like they were just phasing Flower Beauty out of my Ulta. Does anybody know anything about that? Is like what's going on with Flower Beauty? If you have any deets on that, let me know. I'd be interested. Benefit. Why do they do the same exact holiday collection every single year? And the only new thing that Benefit has come out with is the Cookie and Tickle highlighters in like forever. But I have to say, whenever they did come out with that, it was exciting. It was exciting. And I have those. I have those 2 cheek leader palettes because it was exciting to see Benefit come out with something new. Yeah, I was like over the moon about that. So, hey, Benefit, you know, if you could come out with some new stuff, yeah, we're all waiting. We are all waiting. We like your products. We love your Hoola bronzer. But, you know, we would like something new. Yeah, like an eyeshadow palette or something. Yeah, that'd be great. Tarte. The only thing that Tarte has done that was not boring was the, you know, remix. But we needed a few more shades in that was not shimmers. We needed a few more bright mattes. So how about one more palette full of color that has enough mattes in it? That would be great. That would be really, really nice. And Urban Decay. We've had the cherry. I really like the honey. The honey palette's great. But what's going on with Urban Decay? They're not releasing very much anymore. Can we come up with something other than the Naked palettes? Can we do something different? but good. But good. I'd like to see that from Urban Decay. So those are my thoughts about makeup that's, you know, either boring, been done to death. You know, maybe some suggestions for some brands that I do like. I mean, you know, with Urban Decay, we've had the Born to Run, and see how successful that was? Yeah, those are just some thoughts that I have. So those, those are my brands that I feel are very boring, that, you know, I never even think about. I don't really have them in my collection. Maybe a cult favorite here and there, like the Tint Idol foundation. But outside of that, I really don't have these products from these brands in my collection at all. So yeah, do you have any brands that really bore you? What are they? What brands do you never shop? Let me know in the comments below. I would be very interested in hearing about those from you. You know, I love to get in those comments and talk back and forth with you and find out the scoop from you, what you feel are brands that are boring. How about brands that excite you? What brands are you really into? I'd really like to hear about those as well. Just go ahead and shoot those off to me too. If you haven't subscribed to my channel but you'd like to be, it's really easy. All you gotta do is smash that subscribe button, and while you're there, go ahead and hit the post notification bell. That way you don't miss a thing, and YouTube will give you a little reminder when there's something new to watch on my channel. I look so forward to seeing you in my next video, but for now, mwah, smooches everybody. Until next time.